A silent city. The city was silent now. Once a bustling metropolis, Atlantic City had become a tomb of steel and glass, its streets empty and its skies dark. The only sounds were the occasional rustle of wind through broken windows and the distant, haunting screeches of the creatures that ruled the night. Isabella Martinez stood on the rooftop of the Ocean View Hotel, her eyes scanning the horizon. The creatures were out there, winged monstrosities that blended the sleek, predatory grace of bats with the cunning, fox-like features of a hunter. Their leathery wings stretched wide as they glided through the air, their sharp ears twitching. At the slightest sound, they were blind, but their hearing was unparalleled, and they hunted in packs, descending on their prey with terrifying speed. Isabella tightened her grip on Diego's hand. Her son, just 8 years old, couldn't hear the creatures' cries, but he could feel the vibrations of their wings as they passed overhead. It was a small mercy in a world where silence meant survival. Chapter 1. The New World. The Martinez family had adapted to this new world, but it hadn't been easy. Isabella, a former teacher, had become the family's protector, her instincts sharpened by months of evading the creatures. Her husband, Miguel, had been a mechanic before the collapse, and his skills had kept them alive. He'd reinforced their hideout, built traps, and even rigged a system of pulleys to move supplies without making noise. Their daughter Luna was 16 and fiercely independent. She spent her days sketching in a notebook, her way of holding onto the world she remembered. Diego, the youngest, was deaf, a condition that had once been a challenge but now felt like a strange blessing. He couldn't hear the creatures, but he could feel their presence, a skill that had saved them more than once. The family communicated through sign language, their movements fluid and precise. Even their footsteps were calculated, their paths lined with sand to muffle the sound. Every day was a balancing act, a constant struggle to stay silent and unseen.